Hey everybody, welcome back to another great show, Crowdfunding Voice. We've got some very interesting things to talk about on today's show, and my partner here, Lee Decker, is joining me on the show today to talk about equity versus non-equity crowdfunding. So Lee, let's take it away.
You may be familiar with crowdfunding. Your friends may have invited you to check out their Kickstarter campaign or their Indiegogo campaign. You may have seen a link on Facebook or one of your favorite news sources. And that kind of crowdfunding is a non-equity type offering, and that's where you're exchanging, it's basically a donation.
I made a last-minute donation, pretty big one.
How would you describe it, Mark?
Yeah, non-equity crowdfunding is about putting a product or a service or a nonprofit out, and in return for a contribution, you're receiving something back. It might be as simple as a thank you, or it might be an advance purchase commitment for a product. So non-equity means you're not giving any equity in your venture or your company, and you're not providing a loan here, so there's no loan terms. It's merely an exchange of product or service for a contribution to the campaign.
What you gonna do, Derek? Show me the money!
That's exactly what it is.
Equity crowdfunding has really emerged in the past actual several months. In 2016 is when some of the newest regulations unfolded here. And what it has allowed for, which is really unprecedented, is it's allowed for non-accredited investors. That means people that have not got $250,000 of annual income and don't have over $1 million in equity.
Your average middle-class individual.
Exactly. The man on the street, the woman on the street who wants to invest in a new venture, a new entrepreneurial opportunity can now do that through equity crowdfunding offering.
I guess this means I can afford to set up this cutaway.
There's a campaign for the Sondor's electric vehicle. So this is actually like a car, and the reason why they're on equity crowdfunding, and I believe the reason why they've been successful so far in their raise, is because they had one of the most popular non-equity crowdfunding campaigns for the Sondor's electric bike. So what they did is they built the following, actually built a real product, shipped it, delivered it, got that following and the energy, and then parlayed that into an equity crowdfunding campaign with a new, bigger, exciting product. You watched the video. What do you think of that?
First of all, it's a very artsy video that they created. Really interesting video.
It's pretty out there.
It is very out there. So is the founder, very out there kind of guy. But I think Lee brought up a great point. Started with non-equity crowdfunding, had great success.
With the audience.
With the audience, because it's a different product. But he developed a following around his capability to bring electric vehicles to market. In this first case, as Lee mentioned, was a bike. Now it's a car.
Well, I think I have an increased confidence in this company because they've actually shipped their electric bike. They've had positive reviews. It's actually a cool bike. And so I feel as if I were to go invest in that electric car company, I would feel more confident that they might be able to produce something.
Don't lose that confidence, okay?
I would say on a non-product, non-equity campaign, so a Kickstarter, like a creative project, an artistic project, a film, a movie, a comic book, I feel as if you're contributing more based on emotion, whereas with equity crowdfunding, it may be more based on other things. What do you think, Mark?
I think that's right. Equity crowdfunding is really about, is this a real business? Do you have a proper management team in place? Do you have a business growth plan? Do you have a financial forecast that is credible, has been validated by an appropriate accounting firm? There are much higher standards that an equity crowdfunding campaign needs to meet, and investors are looking to be part of a company that's on its way. versus a non-equity campaign where people are just looking to get a first shot at a product or looking to help a company along the way or help a nonprofit along the way. They're not looking to own part of it. And of course, again, in Kickstarter and Indiegogo, you're not putting in a business plan. You're oftentimes not even introducing your management team. Some people do because their management teams have very impressive credentials, and that's a good thing, smart thing to do. But it's not a required thing to do. And as Lee said, you don't even have to have a corporation or be a business as a non-equity platform, Kickstarter, Indiegogo. An individual is perfectly fine. Be prepared to make an investment if you want to raise money, regardless of the approach, equity or non-equity. We'll see you again next week on another episode of Crowdfunding Voice. Come on back for the best advice in crowdfunding right here on this show. Thanks.
I mean, it's advice. Is it the best?
It's the best.
It's the best.